Okay, so we're again at an open house, we're in person. And I say, thanks so much for showing me around the house. This has been great, but just out of curiosity, why should I work with you?
Well, Rachel, I'm glad you asked me that. Have you ever purchased another home?
I have not, no.
Have you ever, so you haven't worked with other agents or
I've had some send me some properties, but we're kind of new to the whole thing.
So the reason you should work with me, I love to get to know my clients and really get to know what you're looking for, personalize my search to you. Just my whole strategy will be personalized to you. I work with an amazing team who will be there for both of us, anything we need. So when we're out house hunting and looking for stuff, I'll be able to set you up with really cool systems. But apart from that, it's what I bring to the table. I'll be in touch. I'll be available for you. If you have any questions, I'm always accessible, and I'm just eager to get started to help you. As far as my team, we have, like I mentioned, we have this amazing VIP program that I want to get you set up with. So what I'll do is I'll be able to really customize your search, like I mentioned. But besides just customizing that, you'll be able to tell me. Sorry, guys.
You're doing great. Keep going.
We're taking off. Okay. Apart from customizing your search, we'll be able to come up with a really good plan, really good strategy to negotiate the house once you find what you want. We'll make sure that you're on there. We make the offer really, just really, really good for the sellers. They'll be able to look at it and like the time that we offer, the time frame, the closing, whatever you need, we'll be able to do. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds pretty comprehensive.
Okay. Well, how about we set up an appointment right after this? I can tell you a lot more just because there's people coming and I really want to dedicate time to you and hear what you want. Do you want to meet after this, maybe like an hour and a half from now?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, let me give you my number and coordinate it.
Do I? Didn't even seem that nervous. Oh, good.
I was. Do I go outside or do I go?
No, you can stay now, because. Okay, we got 2 minutes again. I am a buyer. We're in person at an open house, same kind of setting. And I say, this has been great. Thanks for showing us around, but, I've been to several open houses. Why should I work with you?
Oh, Rachel, I love that you asked that question. You're very cognizant about what it is that you're looking for. So you said you've been to a couple open houses. How long have you been looking for a property?
Probably about 4 months-ish.
Wow, that long.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question specifically being, why should you work with me individually? Now, over the last 4 months, have you been doing this all by yourself the entire time, or have you had other agents that have been trying to help you?
I mean, we've had some people send us properties, and we've been kind of checking out open houses. We've had some threads, but we're kind of new to this and driving our own process so far.
Gotcha. Okay. And I'm going to go off of the result. You haven't purchased one yet, so I'm assuming that just hasn't really worked out for you.
So far, no, we haven't found the one. Yeah.
Okay. So would you say that aligning yourself with somebody that has a track record of helping people purchase a property with the terms and the price that they're looking for would be in your best interest?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, wonderful. So, Rachel, what I would recommend is that we set up a time either later this afternoon after the open house or sometime tomorrow or Monday that you and your husband have a chance to come sit down with me and I can really dig into the specifics of why my clients win when they work with me. Now, a brief overview, right? So like why work with me? Now, because of the amount of homes that I've sold, the amount of homes that my team has sold, we've designed a process that is strategic about how we go about helping you through the buying process, right? So when it comes to getting pre-approved, when it comes to working with the other side of the transaction, right? Negotiating, strategic and tactics, right? And that's a lot more than what we can go over right here in the open house.
Sure.
Right? So if we could put this in later today, your husband and I, we can sit down, go over specifically what it is that I can do, and we can go on from there. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
You were asking about an open house.
Daniela, you just grew as a person, my dear. Thank you for being up there representing WOW, right? And our newbies. So obviously you got a little lost in it, and that's okay. I just applaud you for being there, and you had all of the right words. I just wanted you to ask more questions, right? Okay. Giving this to Mike. He had the questions. I'll leave it simple.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of those things where it's just going to come with time. Asking more questions. You went right into what we offer as a team rather than asking her those validating questions of what is she looking for, what's her experience been like, and stuff like that. Mike, obviously, he did the NLP. Got the questions answered, and then went for the close by giving her what she was asking for. Hey, this is why we set ourselves apart.
100%, same thing. It's so common for the questions. Like all of us, we start telling instead of asking what they want to hear. And an example for that, Mike, really positively, he asked questions also, but one thing you've probably heard him do is he isolated two between team, himself, and then comes back to team at the end. As we practice and we role play, that's going to get easier. But yeah, shout out to you for going up there, representing the team well. Very common to get nervous, especially in a big group of people. You're never doing a presentation like that. But just always remember, go back to your questions. John Maxwell's always, anything he writes is always about great leaders ask great questions. I just start there for everybody. But Mike.